So from seated position, come onto your hands and knees. We'll move into this emotional release series by bringing the big toes together and the knees apart. So wide knee, child's pose, Mandukasana. Just begin to bring your awareness deeply into the body. Rock inside the cradle of the hips to start to free up any of that unwanted tension, stuck energy. The hips are all about emotions. This is where we hold a lifetime of emotions. We store it in this cradle. And as we begin to move, breathe, bring our awareness, we unlock that deeply held tension, that deeply held patterning, and begin to release it so that it can come up and out. Use your breath throughout this sequence to rinse the body clean. Imagine that as you draw the breath in, you are cleaning, and as you exhale, you're sending out what has been scooped up, cleaned away, ready to take in new, vibrant energy. Good work. Bring the knees together now and stepping forward. So left leg comes forward first. Settle into this pose and then take your left arm under the left leg, grab hold of the inner elbow on the right side, and first begin by finding a tiny bit of movement, just creating a little bit of vibrancy, a little bit of heat. Tuck your chin into your chest and notice how that changes the way this posture feels. Walk your foot out to the side of the mat, drop your knee out to the side, and the second stage will just move into a dragon pose here. Take your left hand to your left knee, look behind you, and then slowly come forward. Notice what your body needs to do to create this movement. Feel in every single moment like you are connected, learning and discovering. Drop the knee out to the side and come all the way down onto your elbows. Drop into this pose deeply. Feed the breath, moment to moment. All right, beautiful. And slowly, bringing that foot forward now into the center of the mat. And draw the feet back towards you and start to really tilt your tailbone back and up to the sky. And as you exhale, bring the torso to lay over that front leg. And again, you can find a little bit of movement here. Tiny, tiny micro movements. Beautiful. You could just gently come into a forward bend to walk your foot across into a pigeon, Rajakopatasana. Just take a moment to find your peace in the shape and then reach back and take hold of the foot if this is available to you. Otherwise, just stay in traditional pigeon. So, variation 1, we grab hold of the foot and we lift up the head, the heart. We reach the spine up longer than we think we can. And then turning the hand, wrapping it around the foot to tuck it in and feel the front of the thigh now beginning to open. Breathe your breath into the front of the thigh, moment to moment, directionally breathing. Lift up your heart. Grow yourself taller than you think you can. Breathe the breath again. So connected into this whole stretch. Beautiful. And releasing the hand. Taking the hands in front of you and now gently walking forward to wherever feels appropriate for you. And you can come all the way down, placing your forehead on the ground across your forearms if that feels good for you. Otherwise, you can stay up. You can even have your hands resting on blocks. In every moment you see what feels good. Now you can either stay there or you can come into the deeper version of this pose where you slide your right hand towards the left, you drop your left hand back and open your heart, and this is a really intense opening for the whole left hip. It's probably a really intense opening if this is a new practice to you, just to stay in the first position, and then you'll just really percolate there. So find what feels good for you and be there. So coming out now, we'll transition into a plank pose to change sides. So stepping forward with the right now, drop your left knee to the ground, thread your hand underneath your right knee, grab hold of the left inner elbow, tuck your chin in, and start to feel into this opening. It's a deep release, and you just want to begin to find a little movement, just connecting to your body and intuitively feeling how you can maybe wriggle a little deeper. It's as though we're stretching through the fabric of the body that is often contracted and makes us feel that tightness. Breathe into the poses. Keep the breath, flushing out the toxins, flushing out the stuck energy. Use your deep connection to feel where you need to be and come into wherever feels appropriate at this time. Last deep breath. Alright, good work. And slowly coming out. We'll just take the foot into the center of the mat, draw the toes back towards you, and start to fill the back body with breath. And then lower the torso down towards the leg. Tilt the tail up to the sky, which take this gentle stretch before moving into Rajakapotasana pigeon pose. Okay, if this feels like a good place for you to be, then stay there. If you want to go into variation 1, reach back, grab hold of the foot, open the heart, open the chest. You can grow the spine taller and drop the head back. Deep breath. Beautiful. And now just wrapping the hand around the back of the foot and then drawing that foot in towards your tail, feeling that deep opening through the front of the thigh and the hip flexor. You can find a little bit of movement. Just feel into your body as you breathe into this whole pose. Again, moment to moment, what are you feeling? What is going on inside your house? Can you feel as the tension begins to melt and the freedom begins to step in? Last few breaths. Deep breath in now. And exhale gently, gracefully, allowing that foot to go back. Taking the hands in front of you and walk your way down into sleeping pigeon or reclined pigeon. You can stay here on the elbows. You can use a block or a blanket, or you can cross over and place your forehead on your forearms. And this is the first stage. You're welcome to stay here, you're welcome to stay higher up, whatever feels good for you. But if you want to go deeper, slide your hand left under right, open the right arm back, turn the whole chest to face the sky. Feel the deep, intense opening through the hip. And start to irrigate with the breath. Deep breaths in. Long exhales. Deep breaths. And slowly coming out. Beautiful. And let's step back. Knees under hips, reach forward, tail up to the sky for puppy pose. Alright, good work. So coming out softly, staying in this yoga mind, yoga energy. Palms together, Anjali Mudra, Namaste everybody.